for free. Trini flat flying, that's the identity. Pork boss in the kitchen, now I'm back on the track. Camera on, big energy, never look back. YouTube grind, every day I attack. This from the ground, ain't nobody get at. Moving, roots, Finlay, streets. Two different worlds, but they both got beats. Cold wind blow, but the rhythm stay warm. When the bass line drops, watch me transform. How do I shake the room? Walk in the spot and the whole place move. Trini, you feel it? I got something to prove. Snow on the ground, but the bass still rude. How do I shake the room? 808 and the speakers go zoom. From the Caribbean straight in the van. On the Jenny touch mic, better make some room. Big boss energy, I don't need to pretend. Started with a dream, now I'm building the brand. One hand on the camera, one hand on the plan. Trini and Finland, everybody understand. Lights flash, crowd jump, cameras roll. Island fire running deep in my soul. You can feel that pressure when the bass line now. Whole room moving when the rhythm unlock. No fear, no pause, I'm claiming my lane. Sunshine mentality through the finish rain. From doubles to stool, from the stove to the stage. Every single chapter, put another page. Wait, turn that bass up, let it breathe. Now drop, 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 drop. How do I shake the room? Pop, 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 pop. Pop, how do I shake the room? Pop, 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 pop. How do I shake the room? Trini and Finland in the whole place. Caribbean fire. How do I shake the room? Everybody jump when the bass line boom. From over to Finland. Remember the name? Trini and Finland. We came to shake the room. Cold country. Cold country. Hot blood. Trini and Finland. Hot boss. How do I shake the room? I don't ask. I make it move.
Hey Simone, how you doing this morning? How you doing this morning? This is Simone.
How do I shake the room?
Just decided to go live for a bit. Haven't done one in a while. Yeah, we gotta keep the algorithm going, right?
Cold outside. We bring heat inside.
I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm good.
Shake the room. Watch this.
The thing about getting up this early in the morning is you don't have to deal with the traffic, right? You can actually just enjoy your time driving to work or whatever. It's no stress.
But the bass is still.
This is the only really good thing about, well, there's two things. You finish early too, right? And you go home early. I can't deal with the stress of traffic. I really can't. I don't like it. I don't know how people, drive 3 hours, 4 hours to work and stuff, and don't get stressed. To me, it's very stressful just trying to bob and weave between traffic, and some people don't care when they drive. They're just reckless, right? So I'm not into that. I actually enjoy the nice smooth ride. And it looks nice and peaceful, right? No problem to drive like this, right? Barry, walk and exercise. Don't you ever sleep, brother? I see Barry everywhere. It's like the news, man. Barry, don't you sleep? I see Barry in England, Barry in London, Barry in Chicago, Barry in Philippines, Barry in Hong Kong. Like, Barry, you do a lot of traveling, bro. Big up yourself, my brother. Happy Thursday. This is just a random pop-up, guys. 99.5, the mix-up radio station where we bring it to you raw, uncut, unfiltered. You know what it is. At the same time, we like to have fun while we do this. It's good to see everybody putting in that work now, though, trying to get that WH. I guess a lot of you guys are taking it a little bit more serious now. I got to patrol YT Street. I hear you, bro. It's good to see a lot of people doing things now that are out of their comfort zone. people visiting each other, people connecting with each other, other YouTubers, people just getting outside of their shell. I think it's a great thing, guys. As long as you're taking all the precautions and getting to know what you're dealing with, and understanding the dangers and the good and the dangers of meeting up with people, right? But I love it. I love what these guys are doing on these streets right now. Oh, this is my birthday from Trini. That song from Trini. From my birthday. Trini, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate everybody on here, really. There's so many ways that people have contributed to the way my growth is my growth. And I appreciate every one of you, man. If you're not encouraging me, or you're not sending me something, or you're not, asking me something, or if you're not telling me something, if you're not showing me something, you know what? You guys have all been instrumental to this channel. Instrumental. And I'm not just saying that. Even the people I no longer speak to, they've been very instrumental to building this community and this channel. Yes, Simone, God is good, right? The good and the bad, they've all been part of it. It's no joke, right? People got to know YT are serious. Yes, man. Just know that I appreciate you guys, and we should appreciate each other as well. Because you stay committed to doing something for so long, and you're not getting rich off it, right? It's just something that you do as a hobby / part-time job / generate a little change for the funds. But at the end of the day, it's still a little bit of fun, right? There's still a little bit of fun. And all I can say, guys, I like doing this. I don't mind doing this. But the day I start getting stressed out over it, or start losing sleep over it again, I'll definitely have to reconsider if I want to continue or not. But right now, everything is smooth. Everything is smooth. I'm not stressing myself over it. I enjoy doing this. Looks nice outside, right, guys? One day I'm gonna do what do you call it? An OBS drive stream. And just drive around for a couple hours, film it, and drop it in OBS. Run. Have some music playing while I'm driving. My stream for Friday night, guys, or Friday afternoon, is something called Addicted. It's going to be called Addicted with a question mark. And that's all I'm giving you for Friday. It's going to be called Addicted. Are you addicted? And then we'll get into the discussion. That's a Friday night vibe and chat. Me too, Reds. I enjoy it myself. I'll be doing this till I retired. Yeah, man, no doubt. Since I retired, yeah. Once you're retired and you have that time on your hands, capture whatever you can for the family. Capture whatever vision you have, whatever you want to leave for them, right? Capture the moment, so they speak. So they say. Capture the moment, man. This is another song made for me by Cheryl. So much good people out here, guys. I'm telling you. People from all walks of life, all different parts of the world, are helping each other grow, or helping each other, with our little successes, our little achievements. It's awesome. Well, looks like there's something big happening up there. See a lot of flashing lights. Means I gotta make a short out of the flashing lights. That is a lot of flashing lights, guys. That is a lot of flashing lights. All of a sudden, it might be an accident. Seems like it might be an accident, guys. What a way to start your day. Oh yeah, he's totaled. Oh my god, that car is totaled. That car is totaled, guys. And that probably just happened a little while ago. Me too, Reds. I enjoy it. Oh man, big up yourself. Welcome in, my brother. How you doing? How's your Thursday? How's this year going for you? Would you say you're satisfied with your YouTube channel, or you're looking to achieve more things? Just take it easy, guys. All you gotta do is just don't stress yourself over anything on these YT streets. Remember why you started. Keep that same energy, you know? Keep that same energy when you came on the first time. Knowing what you know now, just keep the same energy. Don't expect too much, but you know, do what you got to do at the same time. Boom told me a couple of days ago, you have to celebrate your birthday for the whole entire month. That's what he told me. Boom said celebrate your birthday for the whole month, bro. Still at bed here, early here. Okay. Yeah, it's 4:48 here. 4:48 a.m. here. So I might take Boom on that offer and just run my birthday. Guys, let me tell you the wonderful thing about having a wife that supports you. It's amazing. Right? No matter what I do, my wife still loves me. I would never do anything to disrespect her, by the way, just so that you know that. But she's such a good woman to me. I appreciate her so much. I had a long talk with one of my sons yesterday, and it was such a wonderful feeling to hear my son say he's proud of me, and he knows what I've been through, and the fact that I met my dad and all that kind of stuff. He's such a positive child. Well, he's not a child, he's a grown man now, but you know what I always say, that kids will always be your kids no matter how old they are. Right? But it's a wonderful feeling to know that your kids have respect for you. Well, Moyu, how you doing this morning? Yeah, I decided to go horizontal again. I really got to get used to doing the horizontal period. Life is too short, guys. Just enjoy whatever time we have on this planet, you know? Show love to the people that need that. You know? Show love to the people that want to hear that they're doing okay. So many people are doing so many great things in this community, and they're not getting the recognition they deserve. I see a lot of you putting in work. I see a lot of you wanting to succeed on YouTube. Barry says, I love the horizontal screen, Reds. Yeah, you know what? It just doesn't bring as much people because it's not in the vertical feed. But at the end of the day, if you want to watch it on the screen, on a big screen TV, at least you can enjoy it because it's taking up the full screen, right? That's why a lot of people prefer the horizontal. Some people are fooled by the vertical, thinking that the vertical brings all these people to you, but it does bring more people to your channel. But what kind of people are they bringing? Is it people with short attention spans that may never subscribe to the channel, or if they subscribe, may never really come back? You know, I don't know. That's still up in the air. I don't really care for the numbers anymore because I'm not chasing subs. They come as they come, they go as they go. I'm more worried about the retention, and that's what the horizontal does. The horizontal gives you the retention, what YouTube wants. All right, guys, how come there's the only one like in the building? How come there's only one like? What's going on with you guys? You slipping or what? That's true. Me too, Reds. Yeah, people, the YouTube wants retention. They don't really care about you have 300 people on your live, on your vertical live, and nothing's happening. But it does help with the watch hours, though. There's no question about that. So you're looking to get your watch hours, the easiest way is to go live. Or do long form videos on premieres and stuff like that. You alright?
Sure.
Like my last video premiere, I think it gave me almost, I would like to say almost 14 hours on a 30-minute video, right? So just to show you that it does give you watch hours. A 30-minute video, roughly around 12, 13 hours it gave me, something along that lines. And that's I would consider that half long form. Because 30 minutes is a good stretch, right? But definitely, if you want to keep up with your WH, live is the quickest way. Especially if you can hold people on that live for an hour or more. Had a big accident down there this past, man. You want to see it? I was coming up young. This guy's wrapped around the pole. The whole front of the car is torn off. And the side, it's like he got hit and then ran into a pole or something. First thing in the morning, like, what are you doing? I don't understand, bro. There's nobody on the road.
People racing.
Yeah, it might be that. Or somebody just run him off the road. I don't know. That looks kind of awkward. And it must have just happened within the last hour. I didn't see the other car though, so I would assume in the last hour they already pulled the other car off the road.
Or he left.
Or they left. But after a hit like that, I can't see being able to drive. It's a possibility, right?
Probably racing.
That's the only reason I could see somebody getting in an accident like that. It's either they're lazy or they're tired and they're not paying attention and maybe they dozed off, or because it's such an empty road, they decide to push it to the metal, to the pedal to the metal. Well, what a way to start off your day, man. Oh my gosh. Wherever you're in a rush to go, just got clobbered.
You ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere. We always talk about this. I don't believe in rushing in anything. It doesn't make sense. Either give yourself some time or just, you know, whatever.
From northern to the north, you know the vibe. Cold outside. We bring heat inside.
Searching for an answer. Why do we do this?
I know, right?
I haven't come up with the right answer yet.
I wonder if you ever will. this light. We're always searching for an answer that we may never get.
Why do we keep going into work?
Why do we keep going into work?
Why?
We have no choice, that's why. This is the life we live, the working life.
See, there's always a choice.
Yeah, you can quit. You can quit and not work and just sit on the streets and have nothing.
Yeah, I've been seeing people up in Timmy's. They got no worries, man.
They got no worries, but they got no life either. That's why they're sitting in Timmy's all day.
But
Either that or they're retired and they're just enjoying their life, and that's all there is to it. What kind of life is that, to retire and sit in a coffee shop all the time? That's not my vision.
if I retired, I wouldn't be sitting in a coffee shop.
Exactly.
I'd be home. I'd make my own coffee.
Yeah, exactly. In your own yard.
Yeah.
With a stereo bumping or something, right? You gotta have something. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen some of these malls. These people are struggling living on a fixed income, right? And they can't do nothing. So what they do is they'll go to a mall in the morning and they'll walk around in the mall, these elderly people. And it's kind of sad because they're living on a fixed income. Their families don't seem to care about them anymore. You know what I mean? And they'll sit there in a mall all entire day just talking to each other. Because they have nowhere else to go because their families have basically abandoned them. After raising you your whole life, they've abandoned you. I think it's sad.
Yeah.
Josella, how you doing, Josella? Good morning. I'm just gonna grab something out of the store, guys. 1 second. Don't fall asleep on me, bro.
If I do, don't wake me.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't wake me.
Okay.
Wake me up 2 p.m.
We give 2 p.m. Listen, my co-host is here. He'll heal you up as you come in.
Sure.
1 second. That was funny.
It's more than just a screen, it's family and friendship, building up the dream. So today, no stress, let the worries disappear. We're celebrating red. It's another blessed year. It's your birthday. Let the whole place know. Another year up. Watch the blessings overflow. From the grind to the streams, yeah, you built your lane. Big love from the family. We celebrating your name. Birthday mode activated. Everybody come through. Good vibes, big laughs, and a blessing or two. Keep chasing your dreams. Keep doing your thing. You never know tomorrow what the next day brings. From Trinidad to Finland, the whole crew unite. Sending birthday blessings from morning to night. More life, more wins, more joy on the way.
Redsroomtv.
This is your day.
Happy birthday, Reds.
Big up yourself.
More life,
More blessings.
more subscribers.
More success.
Redsroomtv.
One love.
One family.
One thing.
Celebration. Reds.
Yeah. Big up Redsroomtv. Today we celebrate you, boss. Turn the music up. It's your birthday, Riz. Let the whole place know. Another year up. Watch the blessings overflow. From the grind to the streams. Yeah, you built your lane. Big love from the family. We celebrating your name. Redsroomtv. So now we turn it loud. Birthday energy. Make your people proud. Raise a glass. Let the good times begin. Another year, another level. Reds, you win. Came from the bottom, now the channel got motion. Hard work every day, dedication and devotion, bringing people together, keeping vibes alive. Every stream, every video, watch the community thrive. You already know it's more than just a screen. finest. Family and friendship building up the dream. So today, no stress, let the worries disappear. We're celebrating Reds, another blessed year. It's your birthday, Reds, let the whole place know. Another year up, watch the blessings overflow. From the grind to the streams, yeah, you built your lane. Big love from the family, we celebrate your name. Birthday mode activated, everybody come through. Good vibes, big laughs, and a blessing or two. Keep chasing your dreams, keep doing your thing. You never know tomorrow what the next day brings. From Trinidad to Finland, the whole crew unite. Sending birthday blessings from morning to night. More life, more wins, more joy on the way. Redsroomtv, this is your day. Happy birthday, Reds. Pick up yourself. More life, more blessings, more subscribers, more success. Redsroomtv, one love, one family, one big celebration. Reds, Reds. Everybody knows a ninja. Yeah. Everybody knows a ninja. Yeah. Bedroom, we're celebrating you. From Jamaica to Canada, you bring the whole community through. Turn it up, let the bassline roll. Helping creators reach their goal. Everybody knows ninja. Yeah. Happy birthday, brother. This one's for you. From the island breeze to the northern snow, you built a little room where the people can go. Pull up a chair, come inside, have a seat. Real conversation, real people, real beats. You know the tricks, you know the game. You help small channels get their name. Camera, lighting, gear and sound. You're always looking for a way to help us get found. And when somebody needs a little direction, you give them knowledge, you give them connection. No matter where they're coming from, you remind us all that together we're strong. Everybody knows ninja. Yeah, yeah. Bedroom, we're celebrating you. Yeah. From Jamaica to Canada.
He's got. It's inside.
Helping creators reach their goal. Everybody knows ninja. Yeah. Happy birthday, brother. This one's for you. You got that island flavor in your soul, and that Canadian heart that keeps it out control. R&B playing with the bass down low, but when ninja starts talking, everybody knows. You showcase the talent, you open the door. You help us believe we can do a little more. It ain't just YouTube, it's community. Building up people, that's the real opportunity. So tonight, no tips, no tricks, no gear. No algorithm talk, we're just glad you're here. Put your feet up, let the good time flow. Because the people in the room want you to know. Everybody knows ninja. Yeah, yeah, that's who we're celebrating.
I didn't plan to be here that long. My bad.
Hold on, I gotta move the car.
I fucking wait.
No, I'm still waiting for my thing. That's why the lineup is long.
Yeah, it's still tough to wait. I could have moved it for you. It's on the wait.
In all fairness, this is their spot.
Like I care.
Give me a second, guys. That's what I love about the calls.
Happy birthday, ninja.
Ninja mode activated.
has his job to do, right?
Pretty sure he gets paid by the hour, not by the pound.
Maybe you've got many destinations to go to.
No, get paid by the hour.
All right, let's go.
And he's unionized.
Oh, he's definitely unionized. No question about that.
So I'm pretty sure he's not that worried.
Why was he asking to leave?
He just beat his heart. Like his wife. The other guy came and I told him the same thing.
I guess he wasn't that much of a rush. Let's see if we can make this damn bumpy road.
The thing is, I tell this guy from inside to wait. This other guy pulls up and parks beside you.
Yeah, usually there's nobody there in the morning, so
Yeah.
not a big deal.
What did it take, an extra minute?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Chill out.
People just feel so, you know what it is? They feel so entitled.
Title this. You should be lucky. I would only give him the short one.
Oh, you only give them the short one. Yeah, you give some people a little bit of power. They act like they're in control of the world.
It's like Nicky the driver. Yapping away. I said, Nicky, have you been told? He goes,
Yeah.
not yet. I said, he goes, what are you going to do? Give me the short one? And this Jingle goes, why? Because you're short, Dale? I said, no, because I lost part of my finger. I show it to her. Starts laughing.
Yeah, sometimes some people don't deserve that kind of power, but it is what it is. The road is still nice and empty. You can love this.
He didn't have no power.
No, but you know he's driving a big truck, so
What's he going to do? Pick your car up?
that'd be cool.
Then you wouldn't have to worry about your engine light.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just pick it up and put it on top and drop it. You ever think somebody would be, you know when you reach the end of that line and you're about to snap?
Yeah.
Can you imagine somebody you just hit, that happened to be the guy? Like he lost his wife, he lost his home, everything, all his money's gone and all that stuff. And I know that skunk really stinks, man. Oh my God.
Look fresh.
You just crossed this person at the wrong time, and this is what happens. He doesn't care anymore. Just pick up your car with the garbage truck, throw it on top. Because you always wonder when people are gonna snap, right? What does it take?
Yeah.
I remember watching a movie. It was I don't remember the name of the movie.
I have those thoughts when I'm on a forklift.
So this girl pulled up behind this guy at the stoplight. The light turned green, and he wouldn't move because he was on the phone. And the girl behind him kept honking him. You know, hurry up, man, get out of the way. You know what happened? The man eventually drove off, and he was at the end of his rope. So what he did? He started running down the girl on the street, driving her, following her everywhere. She went to the police station, parked up, and then he drove off. But he didn't technically leave. He was following her even all the way home. And after that, he became obsessed with her. He became obsessed to the point that he was outside her house, but she didn't know he was watching. He just broke into the house and just basically kept her a prisoner in her own home. And it was only because that guy's wife left him while he was on the phone and he was so stressed out. She just happened to do that thing, and she's a woman. And
pissed him off.
yeah, she pissed him off, and that was all it took. Because they say you never really know what people are going through until you really,
And what they're capable of doing.
yeah, what they're capable of doing. And that guy was nuts. He was nuts.
You gotta think about it. We all have it in us.
We're all animals. At the end of the day, we're all animals, right? We have that instinct. We just have it suppressed.
Yeah, it's if we choose to let it go.
Yep.
I haven't chosen yet.
But think about it. If we back an animal in the corner, what's it gonna do?
Yeah.
It's gonna get rowdy. It's rowdy. It's gonna defend itself. We all have it in us, 100%. It's just a matter of what triggers it. It's just like cancer.
Yeah.
We We all have it in us. It's just a matter of what triggers it. That's why it's always good to just be humble, man.
No.
You know that road rage things lead to a lot of problems, eh?
Yeah.
At least a lot of bigger issues.
Yeah, once you cross that line, there's no coming back.
I've gotten situations where road rage would have probably got me in trouble if I had followed through,
Yeah.
but it's not worth it.
No.
Come on, buddy, are you turning or are you dropping people off?
Sony Stadium, event parking. What the hell's going on?
Oh, they're building a stadium here?
No, event parking. Some event going on.
Okay. You never know what people are going through. That's why you don't press people's buttons.
Yeah. So I tell people to be nice to me. I'm in pain.
Be nice to me, I'm nice to you. That's the bottom line.
But I've had enough of this pain. I'm taking somebody with me.
Just don't take your co-host, okay?
No.
Don't take the host, okay, buddy?
No, there's a few of them. A few other I like to take.
I got a family and kids, okay? She puts the lotion on his skin. Oh, God.
Maybe I take Greg out.
He might hear you. Oh, God.
Because I gotta go sit. I gotta be sitting beside him again. Ricardo's gonna be sitting in my seat.
Nice. Any rabbits today? Any foxes? Any coyotes, guys, coming out the bushes?
Ricardo's coming back with the receiving.
What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh. Diaper. There's a diaper in the middle of nowhere. How cool is that?
Ricardo's gonna look after receiving again.
Yeah.
He's gonna do the CCs and shit. Now I
Looks
gotta go
nice.
back and listen to Greg again.
Looks nice and green, guys. Look at this.
The passengers have all been safely accounted
You
for.
know, the first thing Sean's gonna say to me,
Captain
yeah,
Cheney
when we're
has
back here,
promised
you're gonna have to listen to all that stuff again.
Yeah.
at least for today.
Let's see what today holds, guys. Another day, another dollar.
Officially renaming the runway.
You got a raise?
Another day, another dollar.
You get a raise?
Port boss.
1 second, guys.
Landing strip. Case closed.
Pork boss.
I got 25 cents.
Trinity.
They taxed me 30.
So you don't get nothing in return. And if you spend on that, they take some of that too.
I owe.
You can't win. 99.5, the Mix Up radio station where we bring it to you real, guys. The real conversation. You work, they take half. You spend, they take half.
You're left with nothing.
You're left with nothing. Enjoy life. See you in the mall.
You wonder why more people don't flip.
Yeah, you're wondering why more people don't snap. Exactly. I remember when rent used to be like $550.
Yeah.
One bedroom used to be like $550 Canadian. Wow. We're nowhere near that anymore.
Mine used to be $654 when I moved in.
$654?
Now it's $886.
That's more than that everywhere else now. So once you leave,
Oh yeah, I ain't leaving.
that's gonna be like easily $2,000. That's how crazy it is.
I'm not leaving. They'll be taking me out in a body bag.
Trying to find a spot to park, guys, and we'll have a little discussion, I guess. Well, this was just a random pop-up, so I didn't expect too much. Oh my God. Yes, guys, bless up, bless up, bless up. Sometimes you got to do these random pop-ups just to keep the live going, just to keep algorithm on you, right? You might not have much to say, you might not even have much to think about or talk about, but whatever. I'm on the East Coast, so it's hard for me to get the people on the East Coast to be awake at this time, but it still stretches out across the seas and stuff like that. Smash the like. Ice Queen Castle, how you doing? Welcome in. The thing is coming for you, Reds. Sorry, I couldn't read it at the time. My bad. One movie says nice music. Yeah, we're just letting the music play and enjoying the moment. You're multitasking in the background. Simone, how are you doing? Josella, how are you doing? If anybody's still here, guys, how are you doing? Tallman TV, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Sometimes you might not have nothing to say, guys, nothing to do at all, but remember, YouTube don't care about that. All YouTube cares about is your watch hours, making sure that you're putting in the work so that they can get their ad revenue. And you gotta respect that. A business is a business, right? Let me see if I can find my light, guys. Hold on a second. So you can see who you're talking to at least. And let me plug it in. Nice and relaxed vibes on Mix Up Radio today. We're going to keep it nice and mellow. Thank you for tuning in. 99.5 the Mix Up Radio station with your boy Reds. It is Thursday, August the 20th. And did you get your YouTube paycheck? Is your YouTube pay on the way? Did you guys see that thing that says it's on the way? This much money's on the way to you guys. Did you see that email yet? Talk to me, guys. Did you get your YouTube pay yet? How was your threshold? So Momoya says she's doing good. Ice Queen says smash the like button, guys. Like I said, guys, remember the thing about horizontal is you're not going to get the same amount of people like horizontal, like vertical, but it's okay. You have to accept it for what it is, and just know that at least later on you can re-watch it and it looks clean and not stuck in the middle of the screen. You're taking up the whole screen, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm just eating something, guys. Once I finish eating, I'll turn on the camera. The boss ways in the building, my sister. How are you all the way from the other side of the planet? How are you doing this morning? A little while ago, I was just talking about appreciation for women. You know? It's hard that some men don't see the value in some women. And sometimes you gotta remind them. Remind your friends, remind your co-workers, fellow gentlemen, that we are nothing without the women in our life. And you'll know that because once you have a daughter, you see things differently. Any way you want to treat your daughter is the same way you should be treating your wife or your woman or your sister on the next level. What is that noise? Hold on. I was raised by a woman, so I'm always going to respect women no matter what happens. Even if they did me wrong, I'll eventually get over it and still have respect for them. Is that a good or a bad thing, guys? Is that a good or a bad thing? Nothing, nothing, nothing. If you don't have women in... Oh, okay, you're singing a song. Okay. Right, the boss way. I'm not just saying it because I want to say it. I've literally been raised by a woman. Women in my life is who raised me. So there's nothing but respect for women. I've had women do me wrong, but you know what? I've not hated them. I've let it go, and at the same time, I still have respect for them. I've had dudes do me wrong, and even that, I don't have the same level of respect for them, but I don't harbor the hate for them either. I try not to harbor anything that is negative, because I realize it eats away at you. If you harbor anger, if you harbor hate, if you harbor resentment, all those things eventually eat away at your soul, man. You don't feel like a person anymore. You're waking up angry, you're going to bed angry, you're snapping at every little person around you. I'm not saying life is perfect by any means for me or anybody, but don't take everything so literal or to heart so hard, you know? Try to look at the good side for every little thing that's happening. Even though a lot of bad is happening, try to find something good in it. You understand? Life is too stressful already as it is. You got all these bills. You never know when the next paycheck's coming, if it's going to be enough to cover your bills. You never worry. You worry about your kids, you know, how their future is going to be. Yeah, you made it through, but you know the dangers. You know the ups and downs, and you're all worried about them and how they're going to make it. Same way your parents worried about you. Ain't that right? And you were doing all this reckless stuff as kids, and you never cared about how your parents felt. But that's not your fault. You're just a child. Right? You're learning. You're growing. You're experiencing. Never regret the stuff that you did. Like I said before, guys. That's what made you who you are today. And even a slight variance of change, if you wanted to change something back then, it could have changed your whole course of your life. If you never met this person, your life could have went in a different direction. I love my life. I don't have the best life, but what do you consider the best life? Right? To each his own, right? You have to ask yourself, to each his own, right? What is it the best life? Your health, your happiness, loving your life. Good morning, Reds. How you doing? Big up yourself out there, living. How you doing? Thank you for the birthday wishes too. I just seen the messages. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on these late emails and late messages, but thank you guys all for doing what you do. Yeah, you have the life. Exactly. You know, I never really grew up until I had my first child. That's when I realized what life really was. Before that, you were just wandering aimlessly. Aimlessly. Literally. We all have the best life as long as we are on this earth. One decision can change our outcome. Absolutely. One small incident can just change the whole trajectory of your life. That's why you got to cherish it for what it is. Yeah, I know we're on some reasoning this morning, eh, guys? We're on some real reasoning, some real talks. Sometimes Reds gets into his little zone. But if you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. Sometimes you just got to vibe and chat, you know? I never grew up into my 40s. Wish I did things differently. You sure? But you sure about that? If you did things differently, you wouldn't be who you are today, Nina. Let me see if I can turn on this camera around so you guys can see who you're talking to now. And let me put this light up here. Give me a little bit of brightness. Never regret what you've done in the past. Never regret it, I'm telling you. Because you wouldn't be who you are today, honestly. Nina, you wouldn't be that AI savvy person if something had changed in your life. You could have went somewhere else. You could have been an engineer, or you could have been a pilot. You could have been working at McDonald's. You don't know, right? One little change can just change the whole trajectory. That's why I say don't regret anything. Don't regret anything you've done. You've learned from it, you've matured, and now you are who you are. And now we know who you are. Widescreen, baby. That's what I'm saying. Look at it. Widescreen, baby. Never take it for granted, guys. We're healthy. Anytime you think you're bad or you're off, you're really. Anytime you think that you feel like you have it really bad, take a look around and see what else everybody is going through. Take a look at some of the stuff that other people are going through. You understand what I'm saying? And then you realize it's not so bad. You realize it's not that bad after all. You understand? Some people are living on the streets. Well, you cheered me up. Listen, Nina, let me tell you something. We live in Canada. Wintertime, it gets cold. There's people living on the streets, and they don't know if they're going to get up in the morning because they're living in the cold. When wintertime comes and it's cold and they have nowhere to go, and they're sleeping under like 10 blankets while people are walking by aimlessly with their phones in their hand, not paying you any attention. It's like you don't exist. Do you know what that feels like? I don't know what that feels like. I don't ever want to know what that feels like. Meanwhile, you're in your home chilling, complaining about your bills while this person doesn't even know when they're going to get their next meal. Don't know if they're going to wake up in the morning because it's so cold. They might freeze to death. You know what I mean? The family members have completely forgot about them. Yeah, so true. I know it is. It's sad. It is very sad. This is not like LA or a place where it's always hot. I don't ever want to know what that feels like either, Reds. Neither do I. And, you know, we have to have some compassion as human beings, and we're all trying to help. I just checked myself. Thank you. Good one, Desert. We have to have compassion, but the thing is, some people don't even want the help. I don't know if it's a mental thing or what it is. Some people don't even want you to help them. They'd rather just sit there and suffer. And I just don't get it. But maybe they're just not mentally capable of breaking down the situation and understanding the dangers that they're facing. Like I said, I lost my stepdad because he was drinking too much at one point, and they found him in a parking lot frozen to death. Okay? Imagine how his sons felt when they found out the information, right? Well, my brothers because he's my stepdad, right? So you have to look at it that way. Imagine how his sons felt when they found that news out. Devastating, okay? Devastating, unexpected. And we have to brace for anything that's thrown at us. Yes, we have a lot of that in LA. Lots of homeless do not want to help, don't want to help, yes. And the thing about LA is at least the weather's warm. The weather's warm, they can sleep at nighttime. I mean, you have to deal with a lot of other stuff. But over here, you don't know if you're gonna wake up, honestly. Good morning, Q. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. We're just here doing some reasoning on 99.5, the mix-up radio station. You don't know, guys. You don't know what to expect in life. Yes, the weather's perfect if you want to live on. It doesn't make it any better, right? Because you're still homeless. You're still living out there. And the saddest part about it is like these people have families. They have families. What happened to their families? Like nobody cares about them anymore. Imagine waking up outside, nowhere to turn, nobody to call, no access to anything. You can't even shower, right? And it's like your family just forgot about you. It almost seems like life is meaningless at that point. And that's when you turn to substance abuse. That's when you turn to all other types of things that you wouldn't regularly go down. You know what I mean? Bye for now. Okay, Ramo, you take care. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. And you have a wonderful day, my sister, okay? And thank you for stopping by the Mix Up Radio Station 99.5. Guys, don't take things for granted. As much as you think you're not doing well or you're down and out, there's people off dealing with way more stuff than you're dealing with. So most family cares, but once they get out there, they don't want anyone's help. Most. They have mental illness. I know, and the thing about the mental illness is they really don't know what to do. And I don't even think they even realize that they have a problem. I know I don't get it. I would never let my family member live on the streets. You say that now, Desert, but the problem is if they have mental issues to the point that they're not safe to be in your home, for their own safety or your family's safety or your kids' safety, you might have no choice, right? That's the hard part. Some people have to make that decision to say, listen, you can't stay with me because you're acting all crazy. And I got a daughter in here. I got a son in here. I don't want anything to happen to my family, right? So it's a tough decision. A part of their brain telling them they don't deserve to have a good life. True, the boss way. Yes, the boss way. When somebody presents a danger, even if it's a family member or not, and they're in your home, and they're not in their right mind, is it safe to have them around your family? Yes, there would be exceptions, absolutely. Right? Because you don't want to put your family in harm's way because one family member is mentally not capable of assessing, life's simple situations and, is throwing fits, temper tantrums, or is delusional, or is seeing things. You have to ask yourself, just popping in, my sleep is all messed up on the West Coast, but body and sleep is still in the East Coast time. Hey Q, we know what it feels like, man. I appreciate you guys for this being here and this listen to me rant, if that's considered a rant, right? I don't take anything for granted, guys. I'm telling you, man. I know what it's like. I've been there. I've lived on the street before. I've hit rock bottom. But you know what? I didn't give up. I found a way to build myself back up. The Boss Way says, for example, let me bring the song back. It's a nice little vibe. The Boss Way says, for example, my sister told me that I only give her to show off, and I say that I did something. Hold on a second. I have never asked her for anything or to do anything for me. I know it was her mental illness talking. Yeah. And that's the thing about mental illness is they're not in their right mind. Even some of the stuff that they're saying, I don't think they're aware, right? And imagine that. Still hurts, but that's how her mind works. Same here. I'm on West Coast time also, 2:30 a.m. It's 5:30 a.m. here in Toronto, Canada. Yeah, it is sad, but the Boss Way is right. Like, it's almost like they're not here physically and mentally. They're somewhere else. Their brain is somewhere else. And it's not their fault, right? If it's something that's happened mentally in their brain that is not processing information, you can't even blame them. But at the same time, if they're presenting a danger because they're not in their right mind, it's a tough decision you have to make if they can be around your family, right? It's a tough decision. As much as you love them, I wouldn't want, just put it that way, I wouldn't want to make that choice. I wouldn't want to be the one to make that choice and say, listen, you can't stay here anymore. I know you're my son, I know you're my daughter, but something's completely wrong with you. I've tried to get you help. You don't want any help. Meanwhile, all this talking you're doing, they're not processing because they don't understand. You understand? They don't understand what you're saying. And then they go out there, you leave them out there, next thing they're on the street and they're living on the street, not knowing when they're going to get a meal to eat. Nobody's reaching out to them, and after a while they'll feel forgotten. They'll feel like, you know what? This is my life now. They won't even be able to process that. They're just thinking about survival. What can I do to get food next? What can I do to go have a shower? Or something simple, that stuff that we forgot about. I had to walk away from the hurt. I would never give my time or money to anyone for show, and especially if it's done out of love. Wow. I know. It is a tough decision, guys. You know another tough decision? When a doctor tells you you have a choice. You can either pull the plug on this person or continue to pay this insurance money while they sit here knowing that there's no way they're going to make it. Right? Draining your finances, draining your savings. It's crazy. I was on the streets at 15 years old. In 2 months I slept on the streets. Wow. On the steps of a club in a mass. My friend's mom found and took me in. Wow, Desert. I did not know that. I was on the road. I was on the streets at 15 too. I left home at 15. That is crazy, Desert. See? And look where you are now. That's why I say don't regret anything. I have never had that choice, but I can certainly imagine the hurt. Imagine the hurt. The doctor says to you, your loved one is here, but they're not physically here anymore. It's either they're brain dead. It's either we pull the plug and, call it a day, or we keep it running. And indirectly, they're telling you to say that we'll just keep collecting your money, knowing that this person's not going to make it. Draining your savings, draining every money you save for your future. And these people are going to tell you, pull the plug now, or we'll just continue to use your money. You go, me in tears. You got me in tears. There's a living. I'm so sorry you had to endure that in your life. May God continue to wrap his loving arms around you. Yes, I got to appreciate where I am now. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying, my friend. Right? As simple as it is, don't regret anything that you've been through. You are who you are now because of what you've been through. Thank you, the boss way. Yeah, man. We've all been through some stuff, and I'm sure we all got stories to tell, but I did not know that about you, Desert. Thank you for being able to just put that out there. And wow, as a female living on the street like that, it's even a harder situation. It's even harder, okay? That is wild. I'm glad I was able to talk to you guys this morning. That actually makes me feel good. Thank you very much, Nina. I think that was uplifting for me as well. Sometimes when you get in these conversations, you never know what's going to happen or how people are going to take, what people are going to take away from the conversation. But this is real. This is real to me, right? I just wanted to come on live randomly, and look what it's turned out to be, an emotional conversation about life and where we're headed. You can't change people's life, but you can at least add something to it and let them think about it before they go down the wrong path. Man, I feel better. Thanks so much. Desert, thank you for letting us in, for opening that door. Coming up here like this, you opened the door and said, come on in, let's talk. And we sat down and we said, all right, here's a coffee, here's a tea, here's a biscuit, let's talk. It's hard to watch. And if they're adults, there's not much you can do. Yes, because that is their decision. It is their decision, Q. But it hurts when it's family. It hurts especially when it's family, and you've done everything as a parent, everything possible as a parent. Nothing wrong, by the way. You provided a home, you provided food, you provided a nurturing, loving home. You got them ready for school, you watched them grow up, and at some point something changed. Something changed. They're not the same son or daughter that you remember. Something up here just clicked and changed who they were. And you have to sit there crying every night, wondering what you did wrong, even though you did nothing wrong. Right, you did all you can. Exactly. And you're just watching the demise and the breakdown and watching them go downhill. And you're blaming yourself for every single thing, but it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Sometimes life just has a way of doing things. Like, I know a few people that are not up there anymore, you understand? And we all grew up together, and there was nothing wrong with them at first. And I always wonder what happened. What changed? Life is tough, can be beautiful, but mostly rough. Yes. Right? Something snapped up there, and a couple of my friends are no longer even, I don't even think they're on this planet anymore. I don't mean physically, I mean mentally, right? And spiritually, I don't think they're here anymore. But they're physically here in body. So, all I'm saying is just, don't take things for granted, guys. I'm telling you right now, appreciate the stuff that you've been through, good or bad. Take it as a learning lesson moving forward, and cherish those moments for every little bit that it is. It's not pretty out here. And don't think that life is fair, guys. It's not fair. There's so much mental illness these days, it's very sad. It is, I'm telling you. It is really sad. You know how hard it is to see a mother and a daughter standing on a curb with a sign that says they need help, and you know every time they pull up to your car, they're asking for money and stuff like that. You don't know if you're being swindled or if they really need the help, but it's just sad. Period. I have a close family member who is spiraling down. I can't figure out what happened to her, and I cannot keep giving her money. Hurts to step back and say no. Oh my God, Q. And that's exactly what we're talking about, right? It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It is a very difficult situation, guys. And I'm glad we were able to have this conversation this morning. This kind of brought some light to my eyes today. And I really appreciate everything that you guys are saying. I really do. Oh my God, 60 plus. Yeah, I know and she's not the only one. She's not the only one in that situation. I'm sure there's a lot of other people out here who want to help, but they feel after a while they're being taken advantage of, or they feel like what they're doing is not helping enough. Right? It is a very scary situation. That's all I can say. And it's very disheartening, and it saddens me that there's not much you can do to help somebody who could really use the help. You understand? Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'm just searching for something. One day at a time, the boss way. I know the boss way. You should make a song called One Day at a Time, and just put your heart into it, because I know you got that talent to make that crazy music. I'm just searching, guys, for something. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, man. I made 7 songs and put them in the video. Yes, Fluffy Diva was telling me about that the boss way. Send me the link. I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but I did hear Fluffy Diva talk about it, and she said it's amazing. She said it sounds amazing, and I want to hear it for myself. I already know you're capable of doing what you're doing already anyway, but I would love to hear it. Send me the link so I can listen to it today. Kevin, how you doing this morning? Thank you for stopping by, Kevin. I appreciate that as always. Tuber Chat, is always good to see and hear from you, my brother. It's always good to hear and see how you're doing. Yeah, the boss way, send me that link. I think after speaking today, I would really like to hear that. I think that's going to uplift me today. I'm just going to play it in my ears and let it take me through my day. Yeah. And if you guys, I don't know if you're able to post the link in here or not, or what is it, your last video? Because if you guys want to hear the uplifting songs that she made, I've heard nothing but good things about it. People said they've actually cried after listening to the songs. So I would love to hear that. But for now, we're going to step down, guys. I already set a raid. If you guys don't want to go, that's fine. But if you do go, please just spend 5 minutes. We're going to head over by Anastasia Bless. You don't have to go, guys. Remember, you don't want to ruin somebody's algorithm. If you don't want to make it, you don't have to. But if you do decide to go on the flight, just stay for 5 minutes and, support, and that's it. And that's it. Yeah, man, Desert, take care. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate the conversation this morning. You brought some light to my dark day. So glad I popped in, says Sophie. And I'm so glad you did too. Thank you, Desert Living. I really appreciate that story. And now I have something more to appreciate you for. Okay? Learn to love each other, guys. That's the only way we can make it. Thank you, Reds. Blessings. Yeah, the boss way. I'm gonna come over to your channel today. I'm gonna find that video with the songs, and I'm definitely gonna play it today. It's gonna be the energy I need to get through my day. I appreciate it. Remember, guys, on Friday we're gonna have a discussion on Vibe and Chat. It's called Feeding an Addiction. That's all I'm giving you. It's called feeding an addiction. You might be interested in it, and you might want to come up and talk. But for now, your boy's gonna sign off. Be safe out there, guys. Remember to love yourself before you love anything else. All right? Bless.